All of the metals markets seem to be on fire right now. In particular, silver is on fire, probably the most. And you're probably wondering, where exactly could this metal go? Where are we going to see resistance? Where could we see support? Where can I get in? Because this market seems like a runaway freight train. And how can you get in on a market that is a runaway freight train without giving yourself a massive level of potential downside? Well, inside of this video, we are going to tell you exactly where you could get in and where you could expect the market to go if we were to continue in an uptrend. The other thing that I'm going to include in this video is what levels we absolutely need to uphold if we're going to pull back in order for us to keep that nice parabolic upward trajectory going. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Drew Wolfer. I am a pro trader and I am the founder and obviously the head trader at NORDIC Alpha. And I have a 91.5% live tracked and documented win rate inside of 2025 and 2026 alone, just on gold and silver. So I want to talk about what is going on inside of the charts right now. And if you want my trade setups, my high level analysis, my trade ideas, and to understand what is going through my head every single time I am taking a trade, get inside of NORDIC Alpha. It's less than $29 a month right now. It will likely go up in price in 2026. And without further ado, let's just get into it. It is the first link in the description if you're interested. Now, the first thing I want to show you is, I know a lot of people think that, you know, whenever I say that there's going to be a pullback, here's the thing. I'm not saying that we are going to pull back to nothing, okay, on silver. Like we're going to come all the way back down here to, you know, $55, or that we're coming down here to 36 bucks. That's not what I mean whenever I say that we're going to get a potential pullback, right? What I mean is that we have the absolutely parabolic trajectory that has come all the way up here, and there is what is called a liquidity curve here. So there is a potential for you to see a relief pullback before an eventual move back to the upside, okay? So that's one thing that I want people to be super 100% cognizant of whenever they are looking at these markets, okay? Now, the one thing that I want you to understand, if we are to stay in a bullish structure, we really want to uphold this level right here, which is the $100 level, okay? Why do we want to uphold that level? Because that is the level that we see a lot of key levels at. That's kind of where we started to go parabolic after cracking our nice top on these all-time highs, right? So we had a nice little capitulation range right here, okay? And then this is where we cracked that and started going pretty much parabolic all over again, right? So this, I would say, $100 to even $97.60 range is a place where we need to see a bounce if we are to come down to it, okay? Now, the other thing that you're going to need to take into account is this prior consolidation range that happened right around here from about $95 down to about $90, okay? So if we were to somehow fall through this, we do have a nice area of support here from 93 to about $95 that we could see it upholding. Now, from a market structure perspective, and if you know anything about my methodology and the way that I trade, the way that I teach, especially inside of NORDIC Alpha, you know that I teach smart money concepts. And one of the things that is kind of like the fundamental factor of smart money concepts is going to be market structure. Now, if you look at your 1 hour and your 4 hour market structure, you'll notice that on the 1 hour chart as it sits right now, our market structure low is right here at $106. So if we come down here to the $100 range, right, we will see us getting under the 1 hour market structure and hopefully potentially bouncing from there. Now, the $90 range is where you would see being able to save the day from the 4 hours perspective. So when I say that $95 to $93 could be a really critical range, that could be your bounce point. Say you were to come down to it, right? That could be your bounce point that actually starts your next leg up in terms of market structure to then go to new all-time highs, all right? Now, we are in a couple of places that are, you know, potentially rejection points, okay? So if you look right here, we are now running up on my secondary proprietary deviation zone, okay? okay? And what that deviation zone shows you is if you measure from this low to this high, we are inside of that secondary deviation zone right here. And this is the high before you went parabolic and just straight up all over again. So if that's the case, you want to uphold $95 and essentially 72 cents, but what you could see happen is you could just see a rejection at this level, a fade right back down to anywhere from this, $105 to $102 range, or even the $100 range, right? If you got outside of the first deviation zone, and then you could see your next move up. Now, where could that next move up potentially be taking you? Well, I'll show you. If you look at the last leg of structure as well, you'll also see that we are right inside of that secondary deviation zone. So this could be the catalyst that kind of makes that $95 happen or $100 happen in order for you to then take your next leg up. So again, if we have that next leg up, where could it be potentially going? Well, in my opinion, the first place that it's probably going to go is going to be somewhere right around here from $116 to $118, and then second from that, you're going to see probably $124 to $127. So I would say $125 would be the price target for the next move up, judged and based solely upon this range right here, this nice parabolic move. And honestly, it could be even more than that if we want to actually bring our high up to where it is now. You're looking at 120 to 122 is your first potential resistance point, and then you've got your ultimate resistance up here at about 128 to 132. Now, I would like to see, this is just a healthy market, I would like to see a pullback. I would like to see the market kind of getting back down to equilibrium price before it makes that next move up, because the further you get extended from equilibrium, the faster you're going to snap back to it and the more violent it'll be. And whenever you're seeing market structure lows trailing up, and once you start breaking those lows, that's where market structure starts to shift to a downtrend, and things can get really nasty for price action because of that. So you start shifting the 1 hour, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 8, the 12-hour market structures. Those are going to start to be longer term market structures that are going to shift you downwards, and then those supports are now going to turn into resistances. Okay, so I would like to just see us come down, test those supports, boom, blast off to the next part. And again, almost like the majority of my net worth, I'll tell you, is put into physical gold and silver. So I want to see these markets do well, but I want to see them do well in the right way that actually helps my portfolio kind of like grow over time. And I use these, I trade in the paper contracts in order to buy more physical gold and silver and add to my bags along the way. So hopefully this is helpful to you, and hopefully you understand that, $100 is going to be a key range right now. And ultimately, even if we go down, $95 is still a place where we can see the day being saved. And even further than that, I'm just going to be honest with you, from a charting perspective, and I'll show you this just really quick. As long as we stay above this double top at $82 to $83, we're not in real danger on silver yet, okay? So as long as we don't have a 25% shed down to about $84 to $85, we are looking extremely bullish on silver. So if you like content like this, obviously make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you get into the Nordic Alpha private VIP trading academy. That way you can take advantage of my 91.5% win rate. I'll actually show you the last trade that we took just really quick. This was our last trade that we took. It was an absolutely monstrous long, and it was right here. Give me 1 second. I got to find it, and it was, I believe, right here. Yep, so this was one of our last trades that we took, and if you look at this, this was a 54x risk to reward ratio, meaning for every dollar that you risked, you made about $54. So I give out these trade setups in the analysis that I do in there. And if you want my real deal Holyfield, make sure you get in there. $29 a month, less than $1 a day as it sits right now. And I appreciate you so much for showing up. Make sure you follow the channel, and I will see you all in the next video.